fan, blowing it up into my nose.
Yeah. You guys could maybe imagine it almost. You wish you could. I'm almost catching it too, a little bit, my voice.
What? What are you catching?
That.
What?
This episode's a day late because we recorded yesterday.
Because I was bedridden.
And he just needed his... What did you go do? Honey and tea, something like that?
Lemon, ginger, honey. And then I made a celery, cucumber, spinach smoothie.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, people are liking the celery smoothies. I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a fad, though.
Yeah, a little bit of a fad, but I'm here to announce my weekly checkpoint. I'm 2 weeks on estrogen.
Whoa.
You can hear it in my voice.
Yeah, can you do the sexy red?
You like my voice?
My moist?
It's on your eye.
Wait till you see it in a thong. What does she mean by that? How is her voice going to be in a thong?
But you like how she sounds on the song.
Yeah, I don't know. This might not even be fun. Like, your voice might be just past.
Yeah, I'm going to apologize right now to audio listeners. I understand that this is going to be difficult. Most podcasts that you probably listen to are professional, and they're mixed by sound engineers, and we don't have that here.
Not yet, no.
Yeah.
Maybe someday. I think so.
There's no AI that can fix what I have going on in my throat. You know what they say? It's a frog in my throat.
Oh.
Frog. And I don't know where that came from, but...
You said some lady was swallowing... I think they made a show about it, the princess and the frog, and she was eating up frogs. But then one got caught in her throat. You have something else, and it might be COVID-19, and I might have caught a bit of it. I've been coughing a little. We're past COVID-19. I've been past it for a long time. I never really believed it 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I believed it, but the issue with me was I was in the middle of moving when I caught this illness. I was driving a U-Haul while I was sick. What am I to do? Pull over and do a COVID test?
No, you don't do that.
Well, there's people that would say that that's what I should have done.
No, and
then I should have quarantined in the visitor suite in my apartment building and not even near my girlfriend.
You can't even live without your girlfriend.
I know.
You love her very much.
I love her, and then they wanted me to, and the liberals want me to buy a visitor suite and quarantine in there. Are you kidding me?
Who do they think you are? John Mulaney going to get drugs? Who doesn't care about his health? He's doing good now, though.
Inshallah.
Stay safe. There's a little bug going around. If you catch it, it's fine. Martin's still here. He sounds a little bit different.
It was fine. I'm going to tell you guys, if you guys catch this, you'll be okay. Trust me. Just try not to do any exercise. I know they say exercise is good.
It's hard for you.
Don't do exercise.
Yeah.
It just tires you out, and you need all the energy you can with this.
So how long has it been without exercise for you then?
It's been about 6 months without exercise, except today. I biked here.
And this one's going to knock you out.
No, I was tired. Before we sat down to record the podcast, I needed like 15 minutes to myself.
Just to breathe.
Because I used all my energy. I made one wrong turn when biking here, and it extended my trip 20 extra minutes and turned it into an uphill bike ride. Yeah.
You're not used to the city. I could tell you're a small town boy in a big city.
Yeah, I was all wide-eyed riding my bike, smiling at people, and people were like, what is this? This guy's on crack or something. Yeah.
And
But I'm super happy to be here. I'm here.
Forever,
permanently. And
here for the podcast forever as well.
That's right. It's a partnership. It's a duo, except for 1 week, right? That was our agreement?
1 week a month.
Okay.
You guys saw the last episode was a solo. If you want more of those, you go to Patreon, $5 a month. You got a lot. People there, and they rate it people have a lot of fun there. We do one every week, every Wednesday, just without Martin. If you can't do this,
can't handle this,
the voice and things like that, just go over there. Give me a $5 for a month and binge them all and see.
$5. What would you compare that to?
Oh man, $5. What is this? $5 doesn't get you anything nowadays. $5 gets you
my bike ride here was $4.
A bike ride.
Skip a bike ride and just buy the Patreon already.
Yeah.
skip your daily exercise and buy the Patreon, so sit in front of your computers and and listen to a podcast instead. Stimulate the mind instead of the body. Well, listen, this could be considered a form of ASMR for some people.
This is rough, man.
No, what do they say? They really like raspy voices. There's a niche group.
Yeah, but you're like whenever an actual ugly guy claims to be like ugly hot. He's like, but look at my funky nose. I'm like you guys. And it's like, no, your mother drank when you're pregnant.
So what you're saying is my voice doesn't turn you on. Okay.
Maybe at 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Maybe at 6 weeks, auntie, and
and I'm gonna be the first to say it. I don't even think my voice when I'm sick is any worse than my voice normally.
Oh.
Yeah, I was kind of cursed with like a higher pitched voice. My brother brought that to my attention. He's like, dude, I watched the latest Slushy Noobs video and you're so annoying. Like your voice
your
is
brother?
so annoying.
Why would your brother say that? Doesn't he love you?
Because he loves me and he's super critical. And remember what he said about the podcast?
Yeah, he said raise the volume.
He listened to a year-old episode
like
and he's
a year
like,
and a half
oh,
old.
yeah, you should fix the audio. As if you haven't recorded 80 extra after that.
But I'll take it. I mean, he was right. It was lower, and because he said he was going back and forth between me and Theo Von. A lot of people do. I'm in that Mount Rushmore right now of just podcasters. Mm-hmm. We've got Theo Von, Hamza the Fantastic. Martin, you get carved in a little bit. They're carving you right now.
Yeah.
And then the fourth one is probably... who's the guy?
Zach Justice.
Zach Justice.
How do we know?
I was thinking, but I didn't remember his name.
Guys, go check out Zach Justice.
He's just a belle of the ball, isn't he? His dad definitely owns like Shell or something.
The gas station?
Yeah. Like he owns like ChatGPT. How is he
making these connections? How is he slipping through the cracks of the interwebs?
Anyway.
Ooh.
Yeah. And with the voice doesn't help that either.
Interwebs.
Well, I've got my jersey on. Some of you recognize this jersey. This is actually that was a good crack. Travis Kelce or Kelce. Some people
Travis Kelce ring a bell? Does that name ring a bell?
For me, yes. He's a 2-time Super Bowl winner, one of the best tight ends in history. But he's in a little bit of a mix right now.
We're both huge fans of Travis Kelce, and then all of a sudden he started dating some random
she's kind of Taylor Swift.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's got that song 22. She's got the one. She had a song with Ice Spice, Karma.
Right, leeching off Ice Spice.
Karma is a goblin.
Everyone's trying to get their claws into Ice Spice. I hope she stays pure and happy like she always is.
She seems pure. And I've said this for a long time, that she looks like the one girl from Arthur. And I say this with like all due respect. Do you know the one I'm talking about? There's one that's just like, if you watch Arthur now, you'd be like, oh, that's Ice Spice. They modeled that off of Ice Spice.
I'm trying to think. Muffy?
The only name I know is Buster because he was always goofing around.
There's Muffy, the one with the pigtails.
The
big mouth.
Okay, well, relax.
The big snout.
Arthur Cass.
And then Arthur had small ears, glasses.
Arthur was an aardvark, if you didn't know that.
But he also wasn't.
Yeah, this one. Come on.
Yep, that's Muffy.
Muffy?
How did I know?
You were really into this stuff.
The ginger hair.
Yeah. So, but
just the sass a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's Muffy.
Yeah. Oh, and she changes her hairstyles and stuff. Yeah, there you go.
Muffy.
No, that is literally Ice Spice, like when she doesn't have her wig on and stuff.
Yeah. She's beautiful.
Oh, when she has a wig on. Oh.
Muffy, show me that Duffy, that dumpy.
I don't know what you're trying to...
I'm just trying to bridge the gap between Arthur and
Are you trying to practice
Ice Spice.
Your anti-mumbling? What was the...
Why are you bringing that up?
I just witnessed before the podcast, Hamza
I have a ritual.
A
ritual that I do because I'm a mumbler.
Across his teeth, he put a pencil, and he had to bite down on it and say the alphabet.
Twice.
Yeah, because you're a mumbler, and you need to get out of that habit.
Yeah, well, get out of whatever you're doing now. This character.
This is something that has to pass naturally.
We're not going to harp on that any longer because I know it's like at some...
You're harping on it.
Well, at
I'm
some
not
point
harping
it's
on it.
hurtful. I don't want to be hurtful. Are you
No,
self-conscious
because
about
this isn't
it?
the real me. This is the sick me. I'm different when I'm healthy. So I'm not hurt by that. What you're doing is you're attacking.
You drank
A
one
fake
celery
person.
smoothie and biked for 20 minutes. And look where it got you. Go back to eating peanut
junk
butter.
food and sweet chili heat Doritos.
What's your anyway, Travis Kelce, excuse me. Big in the Chiefs. He plays for the St. Louis
Kentucky?
Kentucky? Louisville, Kentucky?
What team is it?
I swear it was
Can I
in
check the jersey?
I swear it was in Pennsylvania or something.
LH?
LA. Los.
No, LH is.
Man, who cares, bruh? Who cares? Who cares? No, I got this for Taylor Swift, obviously. Who cares about this guy?
And the truth comes out.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. But I have to adopt the football fan because I didn't realize that. I don't know why I'm wearing it. Is it because I'm such a Taylor Swift fan that I bought her boyfriend's jersey so I could pretend he's my boyfriend? But I'm not. I don't want to be in that corner, but I'm stuck.
You bought it because you needed something to wear to sports events, at Super Bowl parties that you'll never get invited to, at
Right.
Whatever.
Make sure it doesn't point towards your chin.
Okay, where's it pointing right?
No, yours now is perfect.
You just need a jersey. Every man needs a jersey. I'm gonna get mine soon. I was talking to Mandy. We want to become Leafs fans.
Yeah, just because you moved here.
Well, we moved here. Like, what are we gonna do? We have.
You're a bot. AI.
But sometimes
intelligence.
it's nice to like sink into being like that NPC.
It
And
is.
just-
No,
and,
and
it's like there's something like wholesome about being able to discuss the Leafs game with a random stranger in Toronto.
Yeah.
I want to be able to say, "Did you catch a game last night?"
But if you do in that voice, they're not gonna do.
They're gonna be like, "I don't have any change." I talked to some guy on my bike ride here.
On the
and
bike?
he got scared. We were stopped, and
Oh
he was
my-
riding a city bike, and I'm like, "Hey, do you have the annual pass?" I asked him if he has the annual pass, and he heard this come out of my mouth, this voice, and he got scared. I saw a little bit of a flinch,
Oh.
and he hugged his bike a little tighter. And then he realized and then he looked at me, and I was like, "Okay, you're not a threat." And then he explained to me how like the annual pass is really good if you like live here, of course, yeah.
Oh, so you got a little back.
Yeah. And I just wanted a conversation. I wanted to. I like conversing with people in public just to kind of see like
Yeah.
what the city that I'm in. Like, are you guys friendly? Like, how are you?
And what are you finding?
Honestly, not much different than Ottawa. Just
Yeah.
everyone here is like, you can talk to them on the street. They're not going to talk to you first,
No, but they'll have a conversation.
but they'll have a
good
conversation. They're
time.
happy to, yeah. Except for that one guy in my apartment building.
Yeah, there's a guy who wears all Kith. Kith has quickly became one of the scariest brand. Like, if your girls may not know this, but if your man is wearing Kith, he's on his way to, like, he goes to those beaches where it's all Speedos. If you wear Kith, you like those all Speedo beaches.
Well, that's just Europe. Like, yeah.
See, there you go.
Yeah. No,
went
did you hear about the new piece of apparel that Kith is coming out with?
No, I haven't heard.
So it's a shirt with Mike Tyson on it, and it says, "Give me a Kith."
What?
I'm serious.
I hope you made that up because you should sell it to them. That's a good idea.
I did make it up, so please, if you guys are gonna make that shirt, just
give us
credit me or something.
credit in the background. Credit to Martin
Just give me
Kid.
credits.
Credit Out of Character podcast.
Maybe we should strike on that.
I do like Mike Tyson, and I think he's a good time.
Yeah.
He deserves that. But they like the old white guys, Kith. They went Seinfeld, Bryan
Old
Cranston.
money. They like old money.
Mm.
Old money, new hoes, as Playboy Cardi would say.
Wow. Old money look like Jacob Elordi, someone you look up to a lot. Well, someone you try to replicate.
There is a trend of
Yeah,
people
this is a little Jacob Elordi. Those of you on video, you can probably see. I know, I'm seeing it.
Not everything I wear is Jacob Elordi. You found out once that I was inspired by Jacob Elordi. That was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, but I see it. I'm saying it's made its way through the long white socks.
Do I look like Jacob Elordi? Come on. Be honest.
You look like Jacob Elordi.
Give me a kiss.
You look like Jacob Elordi if he chewed on those. You ever buy shoes and it says like don't chew on this, don't ingest this. It keeps it all unoxidized.
The salt bag.
Yeah.
Whatever is in
Jacob Elordi, if he just
ate
kept
that
eating
and
those.
just had 2 calories a day.
Oh, I'm not. He probably does.
Jacob Elordi, maybe he used to be fat.
This is why why podcasts like this matter. So
Well, because we need to
like
know,
this.
like Jacob Elordi, if you're watching this, like, were you fat? Because I'm curious, because he has entered this new space. Cameras flashing, movies, all this stuff. There's an aura around him now, and it is that aura where it's like you used to be fat and now you've.
That's a bad aura. You don't want that aura.
Really?
An ex-fatty's top 10 worst people.
Mm.
Yeah, that was me once.
I wouldn't know. I've literally stayed this skinny all my life.
And imagine you just bulked up all of a sudden.
But the grass is always greener on the other side, because I was like, I remember when I was a kid, I used to want to be fat.
Really?
I used to want to be fat and then slim down, because I was like, this is so impossible to
gain
become
weight.
bigger. Yeah.
And how did you?
It's like going uphill.
Did you beat that problem or no?
No.
You're still fighting it.
I'm still fighting this. I think there's a tapeworm inside me that just eats all the food that I ingest.
The smoothies, I don't know about the smoothies, man.
No, they're good. They're good. I put the calories and stuff. They're fine. And I even had like a second breakfast after that, just to, pump up some more calories in there. But it's just something that I got to figure out at some point. But you know what? It's not the worst thing in the world. I think that naturally when you get older, I'm going to just kind of get a little chunkier, maybe.
Yeah, when it comes, you're going to...
I'll be like my dad. What is my dad?
Your dad's a healthy guy. He's got a gray head of hair.
Yeah, he
that
does.
guy. So,
Yeah.
so you're in luck
So
as
I'm
well.
But there's times that I wish I was bald.
No, there isn't. There's no one. No one has ever wanted to be bald, I don't think.
Okay, you're right, man.
Maybe Gypsy Rose. Did she ever go bald?
I don't know, man.
I think there's some people. I know there was a girl who put, bleach in her eyes because she wanted to be blind. There's definitely someone who just really wants to be
yeah. That's scary. What are they? What are those called?
Influencers.
Trans disabled, I think it was called.
Huh.
That is a thing. Yeah, they want to be disabled. I don't know.
Take that one back. Take it back.
No, that's. I think that was. I don't know.
I'm looking it up,
this
guys.
Is just from memory. It might not be true, but.
Was this so far back in your memory that it was during your Ben Shapiro phase?
I saw it on TikTok once. There was like a documentary about it.
Trans mobility. Oh no, that's like
trans disabled.
That's the one that takes you around.
Trans disabled.
Why did I look up trans mobility? It's my first time using a phone.
Why'd you go to images? Okay.
Wait, hold on. Trans. What am I looking up?
Disabled. Because like transition to disabled, becoming disabled by choice.
Transabled. They took out the middle.
Transabled, right.
Yeah, they just shortened it. I like that. I like it when people shorten things.
Look, I don't know what that is, like a weird area that I don't even want to look at.
It's not real. It's not a real thing.
It's probably not the biggest deal in the world. It's like
doesn't,
Bermuda Triangle. Like,
this is such an awful topic to talk about for our first podcast.
Bermuda Triangles?
Bermuda is like we're hitting all this. We're hitting all the no jumpers.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
No jumper pod.
No jumpers only or something. What is it called?
Jumpers only. Yeah.
Jumpers jump.
Jumpers jump. Yeah, they hit. This is every podcast for them. This is their checklist. Is this mean?
It's not mean, because there's podcasts that have certain topics that they like to touch on, and it's what their audience likes. Yeah. Jumpers Jump likes to talk about conspiracy theories and freaking, I don't know, Dateline crime, whatever, what is it called, Dateline Network or
Dateline crime. Yeah, every episode they hit Bermuda.
And then there's Emma Chamberlain, who just likes to talk about stuff that everyone knows about.
Like
already,
fingernails.
Like clean under your fingernails is like, I'm pretty sure she said that on one of her episodes.
Yeah, we're only doing all this because we need out of context drama, clips.
We gotta grow.
We're hitting it with a bang. it's like a cold water pool, a pool of cold water.
But you have to understand, people watching this, they're tuning in because they like two regular guys that are just talking about
Just
stuff in the
regular
world. We're not
guys.
trying to be anything else.
Influencers. We're not a part of that circuit.
We're just viewing the world and explaining what we see to you guys and how we
As
see
men.
it
We're explaining it as men
as
to you.
two straight men.
Stop.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Emma Chamberlain's got a great... I think Emma Chamberlain should have gotten into something crazy. We haven't seen her go crazy yet.
She hasn't been in drama in a very long time.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. See her... Just be like, enough.
Do something crazy. Take
Eventually,
some risks.
yeah. She'll say enough. Go live on Instagram. Flash everyone.
Because people are
pour
trying to take her
coffee.
position. What's her name?
Terry Joe.
Amelia Dims,
I'm not
the one
familiar.
that chicken shop dates. You see how she's interviewing people at the Met Gala, just like how Emma Chamberlain was. She's trying to take her spot.
Wow.
There's people coming in. Emma, you got to do something to separate yourself from the crowd. You can't keep doing Louis Vuitton, whatever.
She did the Levi's capsule recently, which is good for all of us.
I'm waiting for her to start, I don't know.
I want to see her
something.
at a grocery store. Was that too much to ask? Can I see you buying, like, no-name freaking black pepper?
Let's go even farther. I want to see her working at a Goodwill.
How about even one more further? I want to see her with a hard hat on, pulling the trucks, doing the
go even
construction.
We'll leave it at that. Look, it would be nice to see influencers out in the wild working jobs.
Bruh.
Hey, would you guys be shocked if you
Dude,
saw me
imagine Emma Chamberlain's bagging your groceries, being like, you ever, like...
What would you talk to her about? You wouldn't know that she was Emma Chamberlain.
She's like, just put the phone away, all right? Live in reality for a second.
Oh my God, she just completely switches up. That'd be awesome.
Well, that's her podcast, basically.
Well, look, you guys wouldn't be shocked.
This is
if you saw me.
Why are we going guns a-blazing? We need to reel back.
What are we reeling back to? What do you want to go back to?
We just cannot be calling out Travis Kelce, freaking transabled, Emma Chamberlain. You know?
Well, look, it's been
Not
a
a good
while
look.
since we've
It's not
been
a good
together.
look.
It's been a while since we've been together. This is what we decide to talk about. Is how I've told you, it's how we view it and what we. This is not what we're gonna get in trouble with Emma's management. They're gonna send us an email to Emma Chamberlain's management. Junk mail. Straight to junk mail.
Dang.
I don't care.
Nobody hates junk more than Emma. Zero emissions, Air One. I'm gonna leave it alone for a second. Let's let that marinate. Oh. Alexa, stop. It's 3 p.m. I have to take my vitamins. I have an alarm.
Have you?
I haven't taken them. Normally I'd get up right now.
Okay.
But
What
I'm
are you doing to put
preoccupied.
that? It's just AG1 now?
I'm just gonna, well, it used to be, I do that in the morning. Then I do a little omega-3. It's really good for the brain. And just a series of experimental medicines for hair loss treatment. But other than that, vitamins is an all-encompassing thing.
Dude, if you want, I know you're going like through that hair loss crap. Do you want me to,
It's called alopecia.
like, if I ever cut my hair, would you be down to like wear the wig that's made out of my hair?
If you didn't have this silly voice on right now, that would have hurt a lot more. I'd probably wear it on my beard as a mustache, but I'm not putting it on my head. We have different hair.
Let me think about that.
Oh, these are Martin extensions.
Dude, you would just look like that one guy on TikTok that like pretends to be every like e-boy on TikTok. So he just like puts on the wig.
Man, this one I'm not catching. I need a little more.
He green screened himself into like the background of all the TikToks.
Oh, the black guy with the
Yeah.
blonde hair.
Yeah. That's how you would look like if you wore my hair.
It wouldn't be that different. It'd probably blend in a bit. Wouldn't be that crazy.
It would look very like face apt. Because I think face app has a hair thing.
I was about to say, I thought you were about to say face ass, but then I was like, I hate people who say, I thought you were about to say, and then they say what they thought you were about.
Whoop.
Whoa.
You are those people.
Am I? I say that a lot?
You do. But only like when it is very close. So it's not that bad.
I thought you were about to say face ass. That's me? That's how you view me?
No, you're.
Oh,
no,
man.
When it's close. You're not one of those people that it's like I could say like lemon and they're like, I thought you were about to say penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not me. Okay.
That would be crazy.
And I only say when I really thought it. Like, I really thought you were going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't. It just brings conversation to a halt. It's no good. It's not good to do that. It's like first day on Earth, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Earth is English second language. I thought you were going to say go to school.
Yeah, it's just like what do you? Okay, can we just continue? Yeah. That's what.
I'm sorry. I just want to say
No, you're
that.
okay, man. It's all good. This is what you get when you have two people sitting in front of a camera with two mics, just chit-chatting, yapping. This is what it is.
Is that there's corrections involved, and
Corrections.
and we're actually close to each other's height, but the photo might show else.
I'm scrunching my back. Do you want me to fix it?
No.
I'll fix it.
No. But you're permanently scrunched, so it doesn't even matter. Dude, stop! I told you not to do that.
I just mocked you on your own podcast, but it's actually our podcast.
You almost slipped out. I
almost slipped out.
I thought you were gonna say.
I'm used to it.
Yeah.
I'm used to it, but it's cool. I get a little bit of a foot.
A
into
share,
this
yeah.
now. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, and he's not doing it for the money.
No, I genuinely am doing it for the money, but also
What? There's not a lot of money.
I'm doing well. I'll take whatever I can get, but I also love connecting with the viewers.
Wow.
And sharing my outlook on life with people and kind of seeing where things match with our viewers, because I'm sure some of them share the same thoughts as us. That's why they watch this.
Is that true? Is there people who thought that Travis Kelce was in Louisiana? Are you guys watching?
There's probably people that don't even know who Travis Kelce is.
That's impossible because ever since, well, he's more popular now than ever. Even at more than when he was a tight end.
Could you imagine how much of a blow to your ego that is, though? Like, you just start dating someone and all of a sudden your entire thing is just because you're dating that person?
I think if you're just even a little bit of a rational human being, you'd be like, oh, yeah, this makes sense.
What's with the football? What's with dating footballers? I
don't like it and I'm against it. Have you seen the track record? 4 years in, they start stabbing and poking around.
Yeah.
It's a lot of brain damage. I don't know if you've seen the Cartoon Network, the Disney version of, they're doing a play-by-play live thing where it's in Toys Andy's room.
Oh my God,
and
I did see that.
All the toys are playing football. I say, at that point, let's just watch the animated. It doesn't have to be based off real life.
That has to be the first sport to be
AI.
Football. Because let's be real, guys. We don't want people hurting themselves out there. And that's the sport.
I hate seeing that. People hurting themselves. Especially for our entertainment. I didn't go to Circus de Olay.
The worst is when you're like, you've been to a Super Bowl party or anything like that?
I've been to many, yeah.
You're sitting on the couch and there's that one guy who's
with
like
the Adderall.
Who's like saying what they should be doing.
Oh, yes, him.
Okay, couch coach, what are you like?
He thinks he's on the team.
You would not last a second out in the battlefield. What are you trying to tell people how to like throw the ball? Like, what are you on about?
And I feel like it could be you. You're built like the guy who would do that.
No, I always cringed at that because it's like, I just like it's just like you're exposing yourself. You're self-reporting. I can look at you and I will be like,
He's not on the team.
You're not even. Like,
you were the guy who's like, guys, I'm only here for the ads, obviously.
I was there for the ads, low-key.
Yeah, so you're a loser, basically.
Hey, and I'll take it. I'd rather be a loser than a freaking fan, a super fan.
Be a fan. With this jersey...
I'll be a fan, but I won't be a super fan.
Well, okay. Well, I'll watch a game now with this on, and I'll get into it. I might be that guy.
My friend did the same thing. He bought a jersey to try and get into football, and then he watched like 2 games and then never watched it again. You have to like the sport. Like, you have to be into it. That's why it's like, I want to get into hockey, but I don't think I will. We'll try.
You're going to give it an honest try.
I'm going to try. I want to go to a game and stuff. I think it's part of the Toronto culture.
I've been here long enough, and I'm not really taking it all in. Why don't you just go full out, go Jays, and
And baseball's very cheap.
yeah, that's why it's fun.
That's fun.
There's other fun, cheap hobbies, biking around.
No, something I want to ask the viewers,
And listeners.
and listeners, of course. Do you guys play any sports? Have you joined any recreational leagues or anything like that? If so, please drop it down in the comments or, send us a DM or something because...
What sport is that? And tell us what sport that is.
Yeah, tell us what sport it is and why you chose it. I think a little summary, like why is it fun?
Couple
like if
sentences.
it's pickleball, I don't know.
Just a few sentences.
Because me and Hamza want to join a league, right? You want to join one with me?
We do.
Yeah.
And if you've got one going in here in the big city, tell us. We're always open to new things, except if it involves maybe like a lot of money. I don't want to.
And no chess or anything like that. I understand that's a
Yeah.
sport, but like physical.
I don't think our viewers,
Yeah.
they wouldn't do that. But like something like basketball.
And no esports and. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
And no basketball. Or excuse me, yes, basketball.
Yeah.
I'm down to football, honestly, because this is game ready. This jersey.
If you showed up to my football rec league wearing a Travis Kelce jersey, bruh, I would kick you off the team if I was the captain.
Why?
Because I could tell you never played a day in your life.
Well, pass me the ball and you'll see. I'll fucking score a touchdown. I don't care. Dude,
man.
the problem is why they wouldn't want it is they see me score a touchdown. They're like, is that Travis Kelce? Oh, it's just Hamza.
Oh, it's just Hamza. Oh my god. I could have sworn it was Travis Kelce. It's just because Hamza was wearing Martin's head of hair, his wig.
In Travis's shirt of Frankenstein on the fucking field. Dude, just big shoes, like just Goodwill, like 2 sizes up. And I would definitely wear the like skin tight, like
it's a
long
field
johns.
full of 6-year-olds and it's flag football.
So Make-A-Wish, freaking Travis Kelce. I want to be Travis Kelce for a day.
Dude, look, man, this year Halloween couple costume Taylor Swift Travis.
Oh,
Kelce.
that's a fun.
Simple. That's a fun.
And I'll do it. I don't care.
With who?
I'm just saying I would do it.
Oh, I was gonna do it with Mandy. So can I borrow your
You're
jersey?
not doing it with me.
Can I borrow your jersey?
No, you can't borrow my jersey.
What? You're gonna do with my?
Can I borrow Mandy? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, can I be the football?
I'll be the football. I'm just a little brown, like, I'll just walk around naked. I'm the football. I'm just in a diaper.
That's crazy.
I'm just in a diaper following you two around.
No, that's crazy.
You could, like, use me for trick-or-treating. I'll be your football, dude. I don't care. Or if a white woman wants to DM me out, you could be my Taylor Swift. Maybe if you could sing a little bit, that'd be good as well.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Neighbors, any neighbors that are willing to?
My neighbors doesn't have any hair. They've cut their hair off, but they're very nice. Look, white women always do, and that goes Halloween or not, regardless.
Do you have Halloween plans, like, at all?
I've never been to a Halloween party.
Dude, I'm dreading Halloween, like, just this month in general, because I know I'm going to go on TikTok. I'm going to see all the influencers go to 20 different Halloween parties, spend thousands of dollars on freaking Halloween costumes.
I hate it.
Undos is going to dress up as Ice Spice like he did last year.
Oh, he did last year?
He killed it.
That's
but
fun.
No, he's going to just pull out like 20 different costumes. I'm going to be sitting at home, no costume. You're going to have this stupid rinky-dink Travis Kelce.
I'd just be at home watching the game. They play football on Halloween. No, I wouldn't go to a party because it's also just, it always leads to no good. People are, people are flirting.
Drinking and wearing costumes.
Yeah, I'm seeing like a pirate flirt with a cat.
I did a Halloween party when I used to live with some roommates. We threw a Halloween party. That's kind of when me and Mandy kind of were first talking. She was a nurse. I was a doctor. It was fun, but I look back.
Whoa, okay.
I look back on the pictures. There were some pictures I'll show you after.
It was tight. You were wearing tight clothes.
No, she was wearing tight clothes because you know how pretty much
the nurses are like that.
Yeah, it's always some
actual nurses.
Yeah, it's always like skimpy outfits for some reason. But my costume was crazy because I went to Value Village to find scrubs. so I could be a doctor. And then I got a stethoscope there too. And yeah, I'll show you the pictures, man. It was brutal. It didn't look fun.
Were you wearing a chain? I'm imagining you with a chain.
I used to, oh my God, dude.
Ah, man.
I used to wear rings and chains.
How did I sniff that out?
Because I thought I would fit in better. And I think I
Right.
saw Jacob Elordi maybe wear it. I don't know, something like, I probably got inspired by some evil.
I'll wear one ring. I'll wear one.
Dude, trust me, I wore 3 rings on one hand.
Dang.
And it looked like I was wearing like brass knuckles.
That's 2 weeks on estrogen. That's more than now.
That's no testosterone.
Testosterone.
That's like trying to be insanely manly, like more than I should.
You were compensating. You
I
know
was
what you don't know
compensating
is
so
that
hard.
that's one of the darkest sexual fantasies, actually.
What, rings?
No,
Oh.
the doctor nurse.
Because if it was rings, I was about to put them on. I was about to put them
Why
back on.
would you do that?
No. Sorry, continue. What were you saying?
It's one of the darkest, deepest ones. It's alongside werewolf and vampire and all that. Nurse doctor.
What's
That's
it
a fun
called? What
one.
was it? Because I remember you talking about this.
The most sort of searched dirty thoughts for women.
Oh, like
It's the
being
power.
looked at
It's
by-
the power dynamic. Yeah, it all goes back to just mommy, daddy, or daddy, daughter. Let's see some what you guys are going through. If you guys have something you want us to get to the bottom of, DM outofcharacterpod on Instagram. Give us an age, a town, or a gender, or no gender, or whatever you want. And we'll actually get to the bottom of it,
Mhm.
as you're about to see right now, all right? You
Mhm.
ready?
Oh yeah, we will.
So, here we go. Oh. How do I win a Turkish boy? How do I win a Turkish boy's heart?
Baklava.
Wow. You've done your Turkish time.
Trust me.
Baklava.
Serve him some baklava. You're gonna bring him under the covers.
Hi, Hamza and Martin. I just finished your new podcast, and I thought I'd ask for advice. My name is Sarah. I'm 21, and my pronouns are she, her.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so the thing I need advice on is I've never been in a relationship. I've been asked out, but always reject people without giving them a chance. Huh. And it's out of my own insecurities. Like I think if they got to know me, they wouldn't like me anymore. Do you have any advice on maybe self-esteem? Because it's bad. It also affects my social life because I feel too insecure to talk to people. Also, I tell my therapist this, but she doesn't really give me any advice. But anyway, enough about me. I love the podcast, and your Slushy Noobs videos always make my day. Quick Slushy shout out if you're not there. We just dropped a Drew video. It's a lot of fun.
Drew Phillips. Yeah, go check that one out.
Here's my advice for you is, I've got this is, it's probably true.
What's true?
No, that's facetious. I think this is the truth, really. I'm going to drop the truth. Well, you're the one in the relationship. Speak up. You're just staring at me.
Look, like it takes a while to get in a relationship. You shouldn't be in relationships like that much. I mean, if it happens naturally, that's fine. You can be in like 5 or 6, whatever the heck. It doesn't matter. But if what you're saying is true, you feel insecure and you don't want to open up to people. Yeah, that's an all you thing. So you got to get to the bottom of that. First, number 1, get a new therapist.
Yeah.
If you feel like
my
that's
God.
not working for you,
Yes.
just get a new therapist. Number 2,
Get a girl therapist.
yeah. Number 2, honestly, it comes down to like building up a little bit of that confidence just to open up to people. It starts with a small conversation with a stranger at a bus stop. It starts with a small conversation with the grocery clerk.
Yeah. Is this rehearsed?
No, but that's how you start getting a little bit
Oh.
more confident. Because I remember when I was like 3 years ago, I was really people would say I was outgoing, but I really had a hard time opening up to people that weren't already my friends. So that's how I started, was just making conversation. I used to work at the deli, and that's where I just started talking to customers. Like out of serving them, I would say, oh, like, what are you up to today and stuff.
Well, today you did a bike. Now you got to the bike.
thing. Yeah. So I'm always practicing is what I want to put out there. Yeah.
But her question was, she feels like if they get to the bottom of her, they'll think she's no good.
She feels like that because it might be true, though. Maybe you're not someone that's ready to let people in yet. Like, open yourself up a little bit to people who you're not seeking a relationship with. Like, get some friends, a good circle, feel confident in what you do, find a hobby, feel secure in your day-to-day life, and then you will feel more secure about letting people in to see how you operate.
Dang.
Yeah. That's what it is.
You think she'll be happy to hear that or no?
She'll take it how she can take it. That's it. Like,
she's never been in a relationship, so just also don't get in that loop of perfectionism where it's like you need it.
Have to go through.
You need to get it right before you talk to someone. I say, just give that ugly guy who keeps DMing you a shot, because he's already ugly, so he's ready to see ugly.
At the worst case, you just go on a date with him and try it.
Yeah. You don't got to bring him home.
You don't got to bring him home. You don't got to do anything. You just got to hang out. It's like hanging out with a friend that is probably interested in you. That's it.
Yep.
And honestly,
ask him for money.
They might not even be interested in you like, they just might be like, oh, like, I want to go on a date with you, but whatever, we're not vibing. Or it might be this opposite. You go on a date, you don't like him, you get to choose.
Well, she said relationship, so maybe it's she's been on dates. I don't know. Mm-hmm. We wish you the best and follow up. Mm-hmm. Hey, Hamza, I live in the city right beside your Canadian hometown, and I'm applying for uni in a few days. Might have already by the time you've read this. My immigrant parents want me to go into med since I'm very academically well.
Classic.
But I'm very puzzled on what to pursue. My current plan is to apply for psychology, so then I can decide if I want to go into med or do a master's after I finish a bachelor's. Oh, that sounds right. But the problem is I feel like I'm only interested in psychology and mental health because of my own undiagnosed struggles and mental health due to my family. Holy moly. I'm scared that if I'm mentally well, I'm no longer want to pursue psych. I know you haven't pursued post-secondary. All right, calm down. But I know you've struggled with mental health. All right, calm down. What's going on?
They know you.
God dang it. I'll tell you this. Not a good idea, not a good reason to go into psych to figure out your own Shazam.
Yeah.
Probably not great. Because I'll tell you what, as you did just read me like a book, I did have my own bumps, and I still do, and I always go through waves and whatever. There was a time when I was like, if I go to school, I will do psychology. And I didn't know at the time, but that was most likely the reason. It was like, let me get to the bottom of what's going on here. A couple years later, here I am. I'm not the only one in the world facing this. I got to go in the dark and open textbooks to figure out what's wrong with me. Just talk to someone. There's probably someone very near to you going through very similar mental issues. That's my advice in that regard. Just find a therapist. It's almost kind of sucks when you find out that your problems are not that unique, because then it's like, dang.
It was under my nose all
It was under my nose, and also everyone's just miserable, actually. That's what I find.
I don't think anyone's 100%. So, like, that view is skewed a little bit. I wouldn't go to school just to, like, solve something of your own.
No, that's no good.
You should pursue something that you genuinely enjoy exploring, and that, because the whole point of school is to research and learn. So you want to learn about something that you actually enjoy learning about, not just to fix something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and something that you'll actually finish, something that you'll see through, I think. And you probably change it a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
You are a straight shot.
No, I did computer science and math. I did a double. But then I cut the math. I was like, oh, I'm so good at math. I love math. And then I was like, you know what? I don't like math. And then I just cut that off and just went the other path.
You're not really that. I don't see that standing out in you as a math guy.
I was in the early beginnings, and then it just kind of fizzled out. My parents' disappointment, because they were like, all right, if you're going to do computer science, I want you to do math as well.
It's always the parents.
That's how it is. They want you to be the best, and they don't understand
the current world that you live in.
Yeah, they just don't understand. Yeah.
I think parents are overrated. I've said this for a while.
The worst thing you can do is honestly listen to your parents about academics. Don't
listen to your parents about anything. Yeah.
Don't, like, honestly, if you truly believe yourself to be, like, mature and knowledgeable about the world around you, you're able to make informed decisions.
No more parents.
No more parents. Go get emancipated.
Emancipate, proclamate. Thank you for listening, everyone. This is a scuffed one, of course. We already recorded. We're in a little bit of a... I've been meaning to see it, Annihilation. Have you seen Annihilation? I want to see that one. It's like this shadowy realm. We recorded it twice, so we're a little loopy, and also Martin's voice is cronky as well. Yeah. But we'll see you next weekend, both of us, and see you on the Patreon Wednesday if you tag along. Did you like your first one back?
Loved it.